Time, vegan bacon.
What's vegan bacon?
You, fake cop. Fake pig. Fake pig, you are. Come up and demand ID from...
recording this?
Yeah, come up and demand ID from people like you have some sort of authority. Not even the police have that authority.
Welcome to Audit Exposure, where we uncover police misconduct and promote transparency among public officials. Today's footage comes courtesy of Power to the Proletariats. Their link is in the description, so be sure to check out their channel and watch the full video. In this episode, an independent auditor is recording outside Cambridge Police Headquarters when suddenly 6 officers close in on him. They try every trick in the book to make him leave, but he stands his ground. Calm, collected, and unshaken, he refuses to be intimidated. Let's dive right in.
Can
I help?
No, you're okay, thank you.
You have to have permission to take photographs or film.
I have permission, thank you.
Yeah, who do you have permission from?
Pardon?
Who do you have permission from?
The person I need to get permission from.
Okay. Can you tell me that?
DTP demonstrates a strong understanding of the law, referencing Article 10, the right to freedom of expression. This protection also covers the right to collect and share information, which includes the act of filming in public spaces.
The details?
Sure. It starts with Article 10, finishes with the Human Rights Act.
No. Okay, we'll have to ask you to leave, please.
I'm on a publicly accessible area.
No, have you seen all the signs that say...
Yeah, beyond this point, and do you know what the other sign says? It's publicly accessible up to the reception, so this is actually part of the publicly accessible area. So if you want to follow your own signs, we'll follow your signs, and that's fine, and I'll stand here and carry on doing what I'm doing. Who are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Don't want to tell you.
Hey, exactly, there you go. You're going to try and give me orders, you don't even want to identify who you are.
Come with me.
No, I'm good, I'm good. You can go.
Under PACE Code A, every police officer in the UK must identify themselves when using their authority or issuing instructions. Refusing to do so, especially while making threats, is a major violation of protocol. This lack of transparency erodes public confidence and brings to mind cases like Wayne Couzens, where unchecked power ended in tragedy.
Have a look.
Okay. Enjoy taking pictures.
I will, thank you.
In fact, because you don't want to give me details, I think you possibly pose a terrorist risk.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
If I seize that, then...
You're going to seize this?
Yeah.
The officer threatens to confiscate the phone using terrorism legislation, most likely Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. However, recording in a public area doesn't justify such action. There must be a legitimate and reasonable suspicion of terrorism, which clearly isn't the case here.
Why?
Because I think you might be doing something for like terrorism.
So do you know the memo by the National Police Chiefs Council?
So what I'll do, if I take that, and then I'll review that, and then if there's anything...
How about I show you the footage now?
Okay.
I've been here 5 minutes, alright, because I don't want you to see this, my only phone. Terrorism for public photography.
Hang on. I spoke to you, yeah? You said, I've got permission, and I said, who from? And then you didn't give me the details, so I immediately...
I did give you details.
No, you didn't. You said...
Article 10 of the Human Rights Act, yes. Freedom of expression, freedom of the press.
So then I think...
Do you know what that means?
What's that guy doing?
Do you know the oath that you took to uphold your oath?
So I think, what's that guy doing? That's a bit odd.
So you're incriminating my right to silence and my right to privacy is what you're saying?
I'm making sure that you're up to no good.
You're making sure that I'm up to no good?
Yeah.
You mean you're making sure that I'm not up to no good?
Yeah.
Or you're trying to find something. You're trying to make sure that I'm up to no good, so you're trying to find anything that you can because I didn't want to answer your questions.
No. I'm making sure that you're here
so
and you don't not posing a threat to anyone. Okay. So you hang on, stop.
Okay.
Right? So you're right. Those signs there says no access beyond the public.
At this point, am I being detained?
Hey?
Am I detained at the moment?
No.
Okay, so I'm not detained. All right. Then.
Not at the minute.
So you still haven't identified yourself. Seeing as you said you threatened to seize.
Hang on.
Identify yourself because you threatened to seize my phone. So let's go through the identification. Prove that you have the power to do so.
Okay.
Andy McDonald 2249. Is that constable? Or is that sergeant?
Constable.
Constable.
So
I want to know so I know how to make a complaint. And you are?
I'm Detective Constable Dodds.
You're Detective Constable Dodds.
I'm here with my colleague.
Perfect.
Listen, so because we've had.
Have you got your warrant card with
I have,
you?
yeah, thank
Please,
you
in
very
your
much.
plain clothes. Can I see it, please?
We're talking to you right
Yes,
now.
and if you're talking to me in your capacity, then you need to show me your
Right.
warrant card.
Listen.
Did you guys learn nothing after Wayne Couzens? Nothing at all?
Just calm
No,
down.
because
You
he's
don't
just
need to
threatened
be
to seize my phone and
I
accused me
will,
of being a
because-
terrorist.
No, I said under the terrorist legislation, I might take the device because you were being.
If you suspect me of being a terrorist?
Yeah.
So you suspect me of being a terrorist?
So recording the police buildings at that time, I was thinking he's gone past the signs that say no filming. Now, actually, that thing at the sign at the start says you can film. So happy days, yeah. So I engage with you, and you say you got permission. Would tell me who from.
Right.
I didn't think you were allowed to be here, but actually it does say past this point.
Thank
so
you.
that's good. But at that time, I'm thinking, what's he using the footage for? Because we've had people before, like filming the doors, the accesses, and all that,
Yeah.
which
Okay.
obviously is worrying.
Again, are you aware of the memo that was circulated in
So
December
I've asked
by
to
the
see the
National
footage.
Police Chiefs
So I've
asked
Council?
So I've asked to see the
We're listening
footage.
to you, so if
So I've
you
asked
let
to
us
see the
finish.
footage, and you
I
showed
don't
me the
have to
footage.
let you finish. That's the problem.
So you've asked.
Yeah, I've asked you a question. Do you know of the memo from the National Police Chiefs Council? No. Then you
So-
should. That is absolutely no excuse. There is every
So-
constable, every member of constable in the country
So
is
I've
supposed to be
asked see
fully
the
briefed
footage.
on this
We've
issue.
had a look at. Have a nice day in the.
So yeah, try not to murder anyone, try not to rape anyone, try not to take pictures of anybody in your care.
Enjoy yourself.
Let's try not
Have
to
a
strip
nice
search any
afternoon.
14-year-old girls. Is what you police like to do, especially ones like you who refuse to identify.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Go on, then.
you won't even show your warrant card.
Taking pictures.
It's all right. You're gonna get an IOPC complaint.
Okay, no problem.
That's fine. Trying to abuse Terrorism Act, considering there's a memo from the Chiefs Council.
BC2249 McDonald.
Yeah, I've got it all on camera. That's fine.
And we could show them the footage. That's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. I will show them footage. You're going to abuse your powers despite the memo that you're all supposed to be briefed on. Absolute idiots. So just chilling there on their bikes.
You got any ID?
Pardon?
You got any ID?
Have you got any ID?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's very
Can I
kind of
see
you.
yours then?
Pardon?
Have you got any ID to show me?
Well, you first.
Are you an officer?
Pardon?
Are you a police officer?
Well, I'm not answering any questions until you tell me who you are. So,
Head of
Stephen Smith, 6995, lovely. What's that? PC, DS, DC? Your rank?
Senior manager, MB3.
Senior
Not a police-
manager. So you're not a police officer?
No, just checking who you are though.
Oh, why would you want my ID if you're not even a police officer?
Because there's a sign there saying
Aye.
no access beyond that point and,
And
no
have
pictures.
I gone past that point?
I can get a police officer.
I've already spoken to two and I've just sent them on their way. They've already done their walk of shame or cycle of shame. They've already tried everything in the book, so you crack on.
Why are you talking to me like this?
Because you
When police staff request identification, it's completely improper since they lack any legal authority to demand it. This matters because it's a clear form of intimidation, an attempt to force compliance without lawful grounds. Such behavior can easily pressure or mislead people into surrendering their rights. The fact that he believed he was entitled to do that is deeply concerning.
just come up without saying, "Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing today? May I ask what you're doing? Have you got some ID with you? You're not even a cop, man. Jog on, go home. Who do you think you are? If you've got a badge that says Cambridgeshire Constabulary on it, you think you can just go up and try and demand people's ID?
I'm not at Cambridgeshire Constabulary.
Well, that's what it said on your ID, wouldn't it?
No.
At the top, was it
Should
not?
have taken notice.
Oh, I was too busy looking at your name and number, so I know how to make a complaint against you.
You can make a complaint.
Oh, I
however
absolutely
you
will.
want.
I will, don't worry. Oh dear, oh dear. Just literally has cycled up behind me, pulls up on my left and he's like, "Have you got ID?" I'm like, "What? Who are you to ask me that?" Was that a constructive use of your time, vegan bacon? So was that a constructive use of your time, vegan bacon?
I can't what you're saying.
Said, was that a constructive use of your time, vegan bacon?
What's vegan bacon?
You, fake cop. Fake
I'm not
pig.
a fake cop.
Fake pig, you are. Come up and demand
I
ID
you're
from...
recording this.
Yeah, come up and demand ID from people like you have some sort of authority. Not even the police have that authority, and yet you think you can do that.
Look, mate, I was in the Royal Air Force for a long time.
Don't care.
And I've seen a lot of people, things happen. I was just worried about you being there.
Well, I'm fine.
Well,
No
fine.
need to worry.
That's
You just
fine,
come up,
then.
you start a conversation politely. You don't just rock up and be like, have you got ID on you? You're not in the RAF anymore. Alright? You're a civilian. Act like it. I don't walk up to random people down the street and be like, have you got your ID?
I'm also a senior citizen. I know how to act with people.
Well, you clearly don't. You have no manners about you. Come up and just start demanding ID from random people. Give you my reasons. Can you stand up and be professional if you're going to address me as a police officer? And was I talking to you? I was talking to
I don't
him.
have to stand up. I can sit down. That's fine.
Well, then I'm just going to put my headphones back in and ignore you again.
We can have a conversation.
Right, there we go.
Stand up,
Thank
we can
you.
have a conversation. Look.
Right, if you're going to
let me
act
give
as a
you
police officer, act professional.
Let me give you a scenario, right? So let's say you go into Tesco's, which you would agree is publicly accessible for
Yeah.
That comparison completely misses the mark. Tesco is private property, a business that can reasonably ask anyone to leave. A police station, however, is public property funded by taxpayers. Feeling uncomfortable isn't a lawful reason to remove someone exercising their legal rights, including freedom of expression under Article 10. The real question isn't about discomfort, it's about whether a law is being violated. And here, there's no sign of any offence. Equating a police station to a supermarket shows a fundamental misunderstanding of public accountability.
go shopping, yeah? For that purpose, would you agree in that?
Yeah.
And you did something in Tesco's, just for...
I can walk into Tesco to browse. I don't have to walk in there to shop.
Yeah.
I can walk in here to browse.
But let's say you did something in there that's causing people to feel uncomfortable and causing...
If there was a lawful
No.
basis for why I was causing them discomfort, then yes.
No. Where I disagree is whatever that is that you're causing people to feel uncomfortable, even if it was completely lawful, I would say that they've got the right and to ask you to leave, and that's what we're doing. You can go onto the sort of out of the problem.
So what if I stand there?
I think that would be fine. Yeah.
So what's the difference? So what's the difference between standing here and recording and there recording?
Because
Pardon? Is it illegal to raise my voice?
No, but it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Well, it's unnecessary for you to come and accost me, to be honest.
Well-
You've just said I can stand there and record, but I can't sit here and
Because
record.
this is private
But there's
property.
no
If you
difference.
go-
There's no difference in the action, is there? It's still going to make them uncomfortable. So
It
what's
is,
the
but I haven't got
difference?
anything- I can't do anything about it. All I can do is ask you to leave the public.
Yeah, and that's where you can. Yeah, you can ask me, and I'll politely decline.
Because my job is to try, over and above like protecting the public and enforcing the law, is to try and if somebody's made to feel uncomfortable, is to try and address that and sort it out.
Right.
So that's what I've tried to do in this situation.
Okay.
If you just, we're going to go away now, and I've said I'd like to leave our property.
Right.
And I've given you a reasonable time of 10 minutes to do that. So we're going to leave now.
Okay, and what if I don't? What if I'm still here in 10 minutes?
Well, it's a civil matter, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we'll have to make a decision about how we want to deal with that.
And
But
how would you? And what would you do?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. But I'm asking you nicely to leave.
And if I politely decline?
Well, I'll make a decision about what I'm going to do, but I'm not going to tell you what that decision is. Just as you don't have to tell me anything, I don't have to tell you what's going on in my brain. All right?
He's not happy at all. Look at him on the phone, on the fucking what do you call it? Radio to people asking for assistance. He ain't happy
We're
at all.
not asking for assistance. We're just
He literally
disseminating
just said, "Have you got
information
a?" When he first went on the radio, "Have you got a unit here?" I've got a mail, whatever, and then you were talking, and I didn't hear the rest of it.
Right,
But he was asking for assistance.
Okay.
I was like, I think it's pathetic. I'm here with a camera, not a fucking shotgun.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
What I will say is there like a do you need assistance from the police for anything?
Glass of water would be grand.
Okay, I can't give you.
I've got a plastic glass. All I need is some water in it.
Okay, well,
Why not? Last police station I went to did. That's quite rude. Okay, you know what? I've always had high expectations and high hopes for Cambridgeshire Constabulary, and I've had really positive interactions. Even last time I came here, strong positive interaction. I even wrote an email to the Chief Constable commending PC 406 Chris, whatever his name was, and gave him a glowing commendation for his attitude and how he spoke to me in the conversation that we had.
Yeah.
He took me in and showed me around the vehicles. You guys are just full of shit.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Well,
I think
you
that's a
are.
bit unreasonable.
Oh, well,
but,
you can think what you want.
Right. Anyway,
We'll see what the comments say about it.
Yeah, I've said what I want
Yeah.
to say. What my objection to you being on the premises is that it's causing members of staff distress.
Distress. I'll be careful with words like distress because there are very certain thresholds for distress.
Yeah, and
be very careful with the words that you use.
I'm not insinuating that you've crossed the threshold into the criminal.
Right.
arena.
So be very, very careful with words that you throw around. When you're acting as a police officer and you throw words around like distress, you could then be implying and accusing me of causing alarm, harassment, and distress.
Yeah, but I would have been explicit.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You need to sorry about. All right.
But I've asked one of our uniformed colleagues to come and speak to you just to see if you engage differently with somebody's more identified.
When the plainclothes officers fail to assert control, they summon a uniformed constable to give the impression of an escalating situation. While calling in a uniformed officer isn't inherently illegal, the intent behind it is crucial. If the move is meant to intimidate or pressure someone who is lawfully recording in public, it borders on an abuse of police authority and could breach the College of Policing's Code of Ethics, particularly the principles of fairness, transparency, and integrity.
Identifiable as a police officer. I've spoken to PC 137 and advised them
PC-137.
that we have asked you to leave the curtilage of what we deem to be the private property, and we're giving you reasonable time in which to do that. And I'll just reiterate that the reason why we've asked you to leave is because we've had complaints that your behaviour is making people feel uncomfortable. I've rephrased it there that I'm not using the word distress, which you took a perception to, and I wouldn't. That's not what's been reported. It's made people feel uncomfortable.
Okay. So now your job is for 3 constables to stand around and try to enforce people's discomfort and feelings over the law.
I've explained. I'm going to go now.
You're going to go.
If you feel uncomfortable about 3 people being here, that's fine. And
it doesn't matter if there are 10 people here. To be honest,
we're trying a different approach to see whether that's
PC
agreeable with you.
137. PC 137. I'll suggest just getting your car and drive away. You're not going to get any more response out of me than they are.
That's absolutely fine.
The uniform does not intimidate me any more than your plain clothes does. Oh, is it not? No. That's funny.
People feel more comfortable.
Funny that, because the psychology behind it says different. If you actually look at Ash's studies from the 70s, his studies on compliance and uniform actually state the opposite.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm actually a psychologist. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, like you said, you sort of intimated that you took exception to there being three police officers here. So I'm going to leave because
go for it. You do what you want to do.
More to say to you, but yeah, we'll leave you in colleagues' capable hands. All right.
I love that. Detective sergeant's got to get a PC to handle his dirty work.
Look, I just want to make you as comfortable as possible. So I'll introduce myself as PC 137. I've had no idea as to what this incident is about. What's going on here?
Well, I'm sure they've just informed you of that over at the car when you were stood there talking for 10 minutes.
Well, I've got a rough idea, but I'd like to hear it from you. As I say, I'm completely unbiased.
I'm here minding my own business and I come and get accosted by 2 constables.
Okay. Any reason police station compared to anywhere else?
Because we pay for it and I can.
Okay, that's fair enough. It is a public property, isn't it?
Thank you very much. If only they knew that.
What I'll say is that obviously the inquiry office isn't open. So
yeah, I know. I already tried to go in there. Yeah.
Have a chat. They do close at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
I just want to make you aware that I'm not suggesting that you will at all, but certainly we have had cars damaged here in the past, and that's why when we see somebody sat here with a camera, just sometimes people don't have as good intentions as yourself. Okay. So
do you stop everybody with a camera in any place in the country then, just because they got a camera? Because cars get damaged all over the country, not just here.
Particularly because we work in a role where a lot of people don't necessarily.
I wouldn't bring your vehicle to work then if you're that worried about it.
But obviously we've got to get here somehow.
Yeah, you can cycle it. Okay. You can get public transport. Okay. You can get public. If you don't live in Huntingdon, you can get public transport to Huntingdon and then walk or cycle it. Absolutely. There are options. If you're that uncomfortable and that concerned about your vehicles at your place of work because of the role that you do, and the mitigating factor is the fact that you know the risks of the role that you take when you sign up for the job. Yeah. That onus is on you.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Simple as that.
Do you have any further plans this evening? Is that something you want?
Why, you want to take me for dinner?
No, not at all.
No?
I'm just generally trying.
I won't eat you out of house and home.
Oh really?
No. Just a Mackies will do me.
No worries. Are you planning on being here long at all?
As long as it takes.
Okay. As long as it takes to what though? What is your intention?
Finish my objectives.
And what is your objectives out of interest?
Private.
They might be private. I'm interested because you've definitely got obviously my interest right now. So I just want to know what your objectives are.
Fair enough. And you're allowed to have those interests.
Have you got friends coming to join with you with your objectives, or?
Sorry, I think a bug go down my top. Oh. Sorry?
You got any like friends coming down to join you or anything?
No, I don't have any friends. Billy no mates me.
Oh,
I know, it's sad, isn't it? You want to be my mate?
I don't know. Yeah.
No.
Didn't
think so.
If I'm honest, I've got so many friends. I'm not really in the market for anymore.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So,
Do you mind me asking, is this one of the Audit in Britain sort of style videos? Is this, I'm not suggesting you are at all, just out of curiosity, because we know that there are auditors about. I'm just trying to gain.
we're going to go anyway. Out of interest, who are you filming for and what? Like, is it Facebook or social media?
For
Obviously,
myself.
I assume you're live streaming.
No.
I'd just like to watch it back, that's all.
No, I'm not live streaming. No.
Where's
You'll find it.
Where's it been posted then?
You'll find it.
I don't.
You'll find it. It's not going to be difficult to find. I don't name it some bizarre thing.
Cambridgeshire Police Headquarters, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it'll have something like that in the title, or I usually tag the location. It will come up.
All I ask is, can you stay away from out of the car parks, please?
Maybe. We'll see.
Right, okay. And the reason saying, staying out the car parks, as I did say, we have had damage caused to our vehicles, etc.
But you got me on body camera. You've had a long conversation with me. If any damage
but
happens, I'll be your first
If
suspect.
you start wandering around the car parks, I noticed obviously you've got a bag on your back as well. You may end up being subject of a search.
Search for what? What would you be looking for?
Items going equipped, obviously cause damage.
Okay. What section is that going equipped?
Section 1 of PACE.
Okay. Fair enough. I
Right,
mean,
we'll get out of here anyway. Thank you very much for your time. Take care, yeah?
Thank you very much. Take care.
ta-ra.
What happened today at Cambridge Police HQ reflects a growing and troubling pattern. Officers misreading the law, equating public filming with private harassment, and threatening to confiscate property without legitimate authority. The fact remains that recording in public spaces, including around government buildings, is completely lawful. Unless there's a clear and reasonable suspicion of criminal behavior, officers have no right to intervene. This isn't about provoking conflict. It's about ensuring transparency, accountability, and standing firm when power is misused. If you found this analysis useful, don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth looks at police misconduct, UK law, and civil rights. Until next time, stay safe and stay informed.